Hello friends, in today's video we are going to discuss about EaseMyTrip share, what happened to this share today, why it went down by 85%, and we are going to look at its financial and also we'll look at the management commentary. So today you must be seeing a fall of 85% in this share, but do not be shocked or do not panic if you hold this share in your portfolio. If you are an old investor, you must be aware why it happened, but if you are a new investor, this information is for you. So there is nothing to panic in this share. On the contrary, you should be happy because this share went up by 20% today. So the reason why you are seeing that from 380 it has come to 57 levels is because of the corporate action. So here you can see that on today's date there was a corporate action. There were actually two corporate action. One was a split in the share from a face value of 2 to 1, and there was a bonus of 3:1. So what it means is that the share that you are holding in your portfolio for EaseMyTrip, the face value of that share was rupees 2, which has now been split and now it has been changed to rupee 1. So if you are holding one share in your portfolio, after split it will become 2. So you will get one more share in your demat account. Plus there was one more corporate action which says that there will be a bonus of 3 shares on every one share. So the one share that you had in your portfolio became 2, and now after bonus, since you will get 3 share on every one, you will get on 2 you will get 6 more share. So this means that your 1 will turn into 8 shares in total. So if you want to know how much share you will get, you can just simply multiply the number of shares that you earlier had into 8 and you will get the total number of shares that you will now eventually have in your demat account. So I hope this is clear now. No need to panic. In the chart and all, you will see that there is a dip of 75% or 80%, but do not worry about it too much. It will get adjusted in couple of days and you will see the shares credited to your demat account in couple of days, and the amount will also get adjusted and it will start reflecting properly. Now let's look at the financial of EaseMyTrip. So we are on the quarterly result. So in September you will see that the sales increased by 84%, which is a good sign. However, the OPM, the operating margin for company, went down from 50 to 37 levels, 37%. And the reason that the management gave for this dip in the OPM and increase in the expenses was that there was an increase in the marketing expenditure in this quarter. So company did a lot of marketing, advertisement and all, because of which there was an increase in the expenses. But advertisement will eventually help in raising the revenues and sales in the coming quarters. So in the long term, it is going to benefit the company only. And that's why you will see that the market has not given that much punishment to this share, because in other companies you must have noticed that even if there was a dip in the OPM by a marginal percentage also, then the market has beaten those stocks very badly. But in this case, you will see that the dip is very big, but still you will not see that much of a downfall in this stock because market is supreme and it knows everything. So here is the recent interview which happened with EaseMyTrip CEO Nishant Pitti. So I'll try to summarize the entire interview for you so that we know the key points. So here you can see that Nishant, the CEO of the company, mentioned that we took several marketing initiatives and sponsored sports event as branding exercise to reach out to the customer returning to the fore from series of tedious lockdowns and with renewed interest in travel and resumption. So this says that they invested more into advertisement and branding exercise to make their brand more strong and known to the customers. And they also mentioned that EaseMyTrip have several expansion plans to scale the business, which is a good news for investors. The company opened offices across countries in Middle East, Europe, Southeast Asia, including Dubai, London, Singapore, Thailand and others, which again is very good because company is expanding, and the more they expand, the more revenue will increase, more profit, and eventually more the share price will increase. And one more thing that they mention is that they will, although they are opening their offices in various other locations, they will still run their operations from India, which will provide them good opportunity to deploy better cost structures compared to the incumbent companies. So what they are trying to say is that even though that they are opening their branches outside India, they will still run the operations from India because of the low cost, and this will be the added advantage that they will have on the domestic companies that are there in Dubai, London, Singapore, because they will have to run their cost from those locations, which compared to India location will be higher. So this is one advantage that they will get. And they also mentioned that EaseMyTrip also plan to acquire other emerging asset-light businesses displaying profitable growth in India. And we aim to carry out strategy over the course of next 6 months. So in the next 6 months, they are planning to acquire a few more businesses who are running profitably in India, which are related to this travel segment, which again is a very good thing. It shows that the company wants to expand, wants to become big. And here you'll see that the question was what accounted for huge expenses in Q2 and what is the company planning to manage its operations. So this we already discussed. The expenses were due to the marketing initiative, you can see that. And they also sponsored Asia Cup, Road Safety World Series 2022, which helped in marketing and building their brand. And one more thing that they mentioned was what is the competitive advantage or what is the moat of this company is that they manage their operations from India and they use a lot of automation and technology to reduce their cost. That is why they are able to provide low cost services to their customer, so they do not charge convenience fee that other booking agencies charge, which is their moat and which is why it is growing so rapidly, because ultimately it is providing the benefit to the end customer. Next question is again related to the same thing, that the overall profit was almost flat but the revenue was more, which is obviously because of the reason of increase in expenses, and which we know why the expenses was increased. So overall I think company is doing great and have good potential, has been operating very efficiently. The extra advantage that this company has is the way that they run their operations. They run their operations with very low cost, and that has been their USP, and that is the reason which has helped them to become #1 ticketing agency or ticketing website in India. And they have expansion plans as well, plus they are opening their offices in other locations as well. So company is expanding also, which is a great thing. So right now, based on the current scenario, we can say company is doing very good. We will keep a track on its numbers, quarterly numbers. Now we are at the chart of EaseMyTrip. So you'll see a similar pattern in this stock. So what happens is it goes up, then it stays in the box for some time, and then again it goes up, and then again you'll see that it was there for sometimes in this box, and now again we are seeing an upside. So let's see if it forms the same pattern this time as well. But the company is good and it gave good opportunity while it was in this box. There were a lot of opportunities which was given at this time. So company to me looks good for investing, but yeah, since this is a new company, let's follow the same model. Do not invest more than 2.5% of your portfolio in this company. We can increase our holding as the time passes, and if the company is consistently providing good growth, then we can definitely think of increasing our stake. But since currently it is new, we can stick to our rule of not investing more than 2.5% of our portfolio in this share. So that's all in this video. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.